Alright guys, welcome to the final part of the actual episode 8 of Umineko and They Cry. We've come so far, y'all. We have, and it's time to make a choice here. We have a riddle, the final riddle being given to us, and it is indeed interactive. I can choose one of these two options, and man, I don't even know if I'm prepared to finish off this visual novel. I mean, I can hope that at least there's going to be a tea party and human party, because then at least I won't be fully done. You know, I have a little more to read, but even then, man, this really does feel like an ending here. So, yeah, let's get to it. I can't believe we're finishing this now. And we have a choice here to make. I had already decided my choice last part, but I decided to leave you guys on a cliffhanger, leaving you guessing which choice would I take. But I already decided on what my choice is. I'm pretty sure this is what backer wants Angie to choose anyway. And my answer is obviously Trick. What? Cause what? How are you? Look at this. The witch on her left hand was empty. Made a fist and waved her around, and she opened her right fist. She could have had the. This is obviously a trick. So I'm obviously going to pick Trick. But I can also believe and pick Magic. And this riddle is pretty easy, just as Battler said. I mean, the answer is Magic. I mean, I really like this. This is obviously what Battler wants me to choose, right? But even then, this is the choice Angie should take too, because you know she's gotta believe that her family is alive, and she also has to move on. You know what I mean? And if she accepts the magic here, then she'll have shown that she really has moved on. But yeah, I'm gonna choose Magic. I had already chosen that I was gonna choose Magic from last part. I wasn't. It's not like It's not like I did some deliberating between parts. This is obviously, the answer that that I feel like the visual novel would want you to take. But also, let me know. I was gonna say, let me know if you also want me to check out what Pick and Trick will do, because I'm sure Pick and Trick will lead me to a different direction. Will get me something else. But I don't know. Maybe like that would ruin the integrity of it if I check out both options. So for now, I'll stick with Magic, because that's my choice anyway. And then maybe in a future part we can check out the trick option. I wonder how different that would be. So yeah, my choice is Magic. I don't think that's going to come as a shock to any of you that I'm going to be picking Magic here. I think by this point, after everything we've been through, after all these hundreds of hours, after all these episodes, I think we more or less understand that Magic is the real answer here. So let's go with it. It's the Magic. Yes. Oh, I can. All right. I have to click on the door. Yes. Go through this door, Angie, and don't look back. Okay? Can I go back? I can't go back. I already picked it. All right. Let's go. Magic. So what happens? This is Angie's answer. I walked over to the door that represented the answer I had chosen. Then, I put the golden key into the keyhole and turned to face everyone.
後ろ宮のわしは振り返るな。
そうね。ごめん。
I gripped the key tightly and twisted. Whoa! This really does feel like I'm entering the Golden Land. Then, the key in the door flashed brilliantly and slowly faded away. Beyond the door was a strangely colored space. If I step into this, I'll reach the future I chose. Before taking that single step, I spoke without turning back.
後ろ宮のわしは振り返らない。だから振り返らないけれど言うね。みんなありがとう。でもさよならじゃない。
This isn't goodbye?
私はいつまでもみんなと一緒。
ああ、お前は振り返らない。だけど俺たちはいつだってお前のすぐ後ろにいるからな。
そんなのじゃない。私それでも信じてるから。絶対にみんなが帰ってきて全員揃うって信じてるから。
エンジ。
それでよい、エンジ。再びそなたのもとに我ら一同が揃う日が来るのを楽しみにしておるぞ。
エンジよ、我が可愛い孫よ。しばしの別れだ。ほれ、これを忘れるでないぞ。あのクイズパーティーの景品であるぞ。
Oh yeah! That's a late gift. I've been waiting for this prize. Come on now, I better get something good. I got all the questions correct with no hints. Give me a good prize. Whoa, a golden butterfly. Whoa, it's a Beato doll. A gold butterfly flew over my shoulder, landed on my palm, and turned into a Beatrice doll. I just get a Beato doll? This is disappointing! I don't want the Beato doll! What? Come on! You could have given me a Battle doll. I would have been much happier with that. Oh man. Oh well, okay, fine. Fine, alright. One more tribute to the Golden Witch, I guess. Let's go with that.
ソファーの上で目覚めた時、これが転がってたっけ。これって景品だったのね。
That's my prize for getting all the questions correct. I guess that makes sense. Then I wonder what happens if you get all the questions wrong. This is like, here's your prize. Coal. Garbage. You suck, bro. You didn't get that single question correct. Man, I wonder. I wonder if someone has ever tried that. Oh man, there's probably so many possibilities.
未来へ持ち帰って大切にしろい。
ありがとう、みんな。
Do you get that gift if you choose trick as well? Oh man, I wonder. I took a step forward. Forward into the future. Arigato minna. I won't say goodbye. So, see you later. See you again. We'll always be together. Oh! What now? The wind brushed against my cheek. Whose cheek? Is this Angie or is this Hachijo Toya? Or something? I slowly opened my shut eyes. Is this Hachijo Toya? Are we going back to a discussion between him and Hachijo Ikuko? Ikuko? Sorry for mispronouncing that. Oh, no, this is Angie. Okay, it's a skyscraper. I might have had my eyes closed for a very long time. Even the sparkles below me seemed blindingly bright. It was a strange world, with a sea of light beneath me. The wind was cold. However, it told me that I had to return to reality. I was standing with one foot outstretched over the sea of light below me. Don't do it, Angie! Don't take the leap! Do not commit suicide! How long have I been here? Since the moment I was lured by Byrne, just about to take a step off the edge. Time has probably been stopped for me. So she went through all of that, all of this journey, this entire journey, in just while time was frozen as she was about to take the leap, as she was just about to, jump off the skyscraper. That's crazy. I slowly pulled my foot back in. Nice. Then I leaned against the fence and sat down. The sky was far away, but so was the ground. This whole time, I've been in this sad place, so far from both of those worlds. I can't go to the sky. In that case, I have to return to my world.
そしてそれはエレベーターがいいわね。
What about the police dudes, the bodyguards, those dudes chasing you? Those security guys chasing you? Are they not here yet? What's up?
スカイダイブはもうたくさん。
You've headed off for skydiving?
さすがにもうないわよね。ここから飛び降りて無事なんて奇跡は。
I mean, yeah, that it. Jumping off a skyscraper has a very low chance of survival, so... After all, some Witch of Miracles has already guaranteed that a miracle like that definitely isn't happening. Yeah, and a miracle that happens twice isn't a miracle anymore. Then, I finally noticed them. The guards that President Okonogi had assigned to me. Okay, yeah, I was gonna say, there were some guards that were chasing after you, weren't there? They were approaching the fence with forced smiles and sweat dripping down their faces, trying not to startle me. That's right. I got away from these guys before jumping off, didn't I?
飛び降りると思った？
Yes, Hayes, I've missed this OST. This OST always plays during the skyscraper sequence with Angie. There was once it played with Angie and Byrne, and now it's playing with Angie here. Nice. I love this soundtrack. It gives you such a weird, happy mood. I really like it. Did you think I was going to jump?
それはもうその
She looked suicidal? Well, not anymore.
ごめんね。私が飛び降りたらあんたたち大目玉もらっちゃうものね。おこのぎさんって。
エンジェさん、そこは危険です。とにかくこちらへお戻りください。
もうちょっとだけいさせて。大丈夫よ。
Let me bask in this glory.
変な気はもう起こさないか
Don't worry, I won't chop off.
ら。あなたたち携帯は持ってる？
あります。
おこのぎさんと話したいことがあるの。電話してもらってもいい？
The guards looked at each other, then rushed to take out their cell phones. It looked like they didn't want to put me in a bad mood in case I jumped off and left them to take the blame.
社長が出ました。どうぞ。
ありがとう。もしもし、おこのぎさん？
Moshi moshi.
急にごめんなさい。いいえ、素敵な話よ。ちょっと早いクリスマスプレゼント。
Oh, a Christmas present?
後ろ宮グループを全部あなたにあげるわ。
What? I didn't know that. You're giving all of it to him?
そう。
That's a Christmas present for sure. And then that'll stop him from trying to assassinate you. You're good, Angie.
その代わりお願いがいくつかあるの。
Nice. Because I feel like Okunogi is obviously trying to assassinate you. That's clearly what happened at the end of episode 4, in my opinion. Right? Okunogi sent Aokisa to assassinate you on the island of Rokkenjima. You know what I mean? He also killed Kasumi as well. But then he killed you. And then took over the Ishima group. But now, he doesn't have to worry about that. Because you're just saying, you can have it. Don't kill me. You can have it. You can have the whole Ishima group. You can have the inheritance that Eva left behind. Go on. She's really moving on then. As she gazed down at the sea of stars spread out on the ground below her, Angie spoke. She spoke of how she would live from now on. Ishuma Angie's strange and mysterious adventure ends here. But my life will continue. After all, I now have a job to do. I'm Angie Beatrice, witch of Mariage Sorcière.
後ろ宮エンジェはさっきここから落ちて死んだわ。ここにいる私は魔女のエンジェ。生きるわ。
魔女のエンジ？
魔女として。
I see. So I was right with that red truth. Or not the red truth, but the credits of episode 4 said Ushima Angie died in 1998. She did die, but she didn't actually, like, her physical body didn't die. Now she lives on as Angie Beatrice.
これにてそなたのゲームは終了だ。
Hello, Featherine. Right? Because it said in the credits of episode 4 that Ushima Angie died in 1988. Because that's what she did. She jumped off and died from jumping off a skyscraper. But then, this person lives on as Angie Beatrice. See that? Witch of Resurrection, Witch of the Future. Look at her go. As Angie opened the door and vanished from sight, the residents of the Golden Land disappeared as well. And that's how the tale ends. Clap, clap. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye, y'all. Afterwards, only Battler could still be seen. And Beato? He had now finished doing everything he could for Angie.
扉を閉めよ。確かその扉を閉めるには作法があったな。
そうよ。
Oh, but teacher's here too. Hey.
二人じゃなきゃ閉められないというルールよ。
Yeah, so Battler and Beato.
Yo, Eva おばさん。
Or is Eva teacher going to... I guess it's fitting that Eva teacher helps him out too because of, Angie and all that, yeah. I guess that might be even more fitting than Beato locking the door. Guess this works.
だからおばさんって呼ばないで。
Well, you are his aunt. I mean, you may be in your teenage form, your teenage body form, but you are his aunt in the future. And also, aren't you like a... I don't know how old you are, witch, but you're a witch, alright? There's no such thing as age for y'all. Featherine is the one that's the most vulnerable to age. She's the one that's always like, I'm 18? Do I look like I'm 18? Or at least her human form is very suspect to that. The two of them stood to the left and right of the door that Angie had vanished through.
エンジェ、あなたの未来に幸あれ。
俺たちは必ず一緒になれるからな。
Then the two of them held their hands out in front of them. And they shut the door. There we go. And now Bern can't mess with them anymore. That's it. That's it. She's gone. As they did, a door popped into existence and closed. Then the door itself faded away.
これで私たちの役目も終わりね。
ああ、これで駒の役目を終了だ。
ご苦労であった二人とも。それではこれにてそなたらのゲーム版を片付ける。
The end of the world? Oh, it is the end of the world, I guess. Slowly, the world began to crumble. At a glance, it looked as though the city of books was starting to fall apart. But that wasn't it. Batter and Eva's world was being cut off from the city of books. The world broke apart bit by bit, and the ceiling will probably fall in soon.
お別れね、バトラ君。
Auntie Eva!
ああ、またな。 そして必ず
See you again.
エンジを頼むぜ。エヴァおばさん。
エヴァおばさん。
最後くらいエヴァお姉さんって言ってみなさいよ。
but you're not his sister or cousin or you know, just an elder sibling figure. You know what I mean? You're not just an old. You're literally his aunt. Come on, man. Alright, fine. Go on. Erica's still here, right? Cause she was. What's up, Erica? Eric, what's up? Right? Cause she was messing with Byrne after Byrne landed in tatters. So, Erica, what are your final words for this visual novel? What do you have to say?
またな、エリカ。いつかどこかで。
Summer someday. Alright, what's Erica's final words? I wonder.
私もエンジが同じ真実の魔女でした。なのに私と彼女に何が違ったのでしょう。
Oh my god. The difference is wild.
なんだろうな。
私は真実に耐える魔女でした。でもその真実に背を向けました。しかし彼女は真実を知った上でなおも彼女の真実を信じる魔女でした。もし彼女の方が真実の魔女にふさわしいなら、私は何の魔女だったのかわかりません。
そうだな。お前は魔女じゃない。だってお前は。
Hey! Hey! 探偵 Good!
忘れてました。
またいつかどこかでな。
Someday, somewhere.
事件あるとこ探偵ありなんだろ。
後ろ宮家に再び事件があると必ず現れることを約束しましょう。
あわよ、名探偵。
さようなら我が公的種。あなたと再び刃を交えられる日を楽しみにしています。
Those were the final words that they spoke to each other. Those faces, yo. Alright. A mighty roar and a cloud of dust blew by, covering everything. And then, everything vanished. Nothing remained. Battler and Avateacher were both gone. The city of books was shrouded in silence.
すべて終わったな。
Only you remain, Featherine. And Erica, I guess.
ダイヤウロラジ。そなたは我が飼い猫を頼む。
Erica actually called her by her name now, instead of Aurora. She went to Aurora, that's correct, nice.
では私も行こう。こちらの世界でも片付けねばならぬのでな。
Right, you still have to do, you know, things regarding Lambda Delta and that, right? Still things to fix up. And the convention, of course. When Hachijo made her announcement, everyone fell silent, thinking they had misheard her. Before too long, though, the crowd exploded with a shower of questions about what she meant by this.
そんな殺生がここまで引っ張っといてそれはない。八条先生、私たちはそれを見たくてはるばる集まってきたのですよ。今さらそれはあんまりではありませんか。
繰り返します。気が変わりました。後ろ宮エヴァの日記は非公開とさせていただきます。
So the cat box remains sealed. from the public.
詐欺だ。そんなの詐欺だ。
それは本当に後ろ宮エヴァの日記なんですか？
Honestly, if it wasn't for the red truth, this is what I would have been saying, bro. I would have been doubting the diary. And even if it was her diary, I would have doubted that the story told there is the truth. Honestly, if it wasn't for the red truth, I would have doubted it. So this person I can agree with.
あんたの捏造じゃないんですか？
Again, I don't necessarily agree about that point, but you know.
こんなふざけたことが許されるのか。その本を公開しろ。
醜きかな人の子よ。そなたにも、そしてこの私にも、この中身を見る資格などありはしない。しかし思えば、これもなかなか愉快な催しだった。死者の眠りを奪い、好き勝手に噂を吹聴する人のこの面白き一面を見ることができた。行くぞ、ベル。今宵の魚にはこれで十分であろう。
A black cat jumped onto Hachiro's shoulder, and she disappeared off to the side of the stage, the book of the single truth in her arms. Only the angry yells of the massive crowd remained. And so, the people gradually lost interest in Ushimaeva's diary, some even doubting whether it had ever existed at all. Though the weekly magazines were in an uproar over Hachiro Toya's apparently fraudulent claims, there were some who began to voice an opinion that the Rokijima mystery itself was an indiscreet desecration of the dead. It was unlikely that Rokijima could rest in peace just because of something like this. However, people became slightly more hesitant to show open interest in the Rokijima mystery in public. An unopened cat box is eternal. And so, Rokijima will probably never find peace. However, even so, compared to how it was before, life will surely be easier. Because as the years pass, the dust will slowly pile up on where it lies in the depths of oblivion. At the bottom of the deep sea known as the depths of oblivion, the witch's cat box will probably get slowly buried as the years pass. Featherine threw a single golden rose into that sea, an offering to let the cat box rest in peace. Let us mark the end of this long story with the tale of that golden rose. In the darkness, there was a massive roar and an earthquake. When it passed, dawn began to rise over the endless night. The third day, October 6th, October 6th! Loreley?
ここは
That's an OST I haven't heard since episode 6. Loreley's an episode 6 OST, isn't it? Where am I? October 6th, 1986. Okay. So, see? Batter survived October 5th. Batter survived to the third day. Okay.
かつての潜水艦基地の廃墟だ。
What? Beato's here too? I'm confused. What's going on here?
覚えてはおらぬのか？
The wreckage of an old submarine base. Okay, so they're down in the mines that, you know, existed during World War II, right? Where Kinzo was at. This is where Beato was first found. Is this also where her journey ends? Starting off in these mines, also ending off in these mines 40 years later. Wild journey. In the wreckage of an old submarine base, do you remember?
初めての場所だぜ。
This is where it all started, yeah. It really is. This is the beginning of Rockinjima, of the entire incident. All of it began here, and we're ending it here. Alright.
わらわとそなたは2代前の前世で初めて出会った場所であるぞ。
I don't know about that one. Well, we didn't meet here. My grandfather met you here. And my grandfather met your grandmother, actually. Yeah. Yeah, my grandfather met your grandmother here. Who also happens to be... Wait a minute. You know what? I don't want to think about it. Alright, that's good enough.
そういう風に言われるとロマンチックだな。
Battler and Beato can be seen in the ruins of Rockinjima's underground submarine base. The cave's mouth opened to the sea, and the gentle sound of the waves drifted in along with the cries of the seagulls. It seemed that the typhoon, which had closed off the island for 2 days, had finally gone bored and gone away. So, Dawn is coming up now, right? That means it's been several hours since the explosion, right? Are you telling me that Beato and Battler survived? Are you telling me that Beato and Battler survived the explosion? And it's been several hours since? Then what happened to the rest of the family? Did the rest of the family die? Because of the explosion? Bar Eva? Since Eva currently in Curadorian, Battler and Beato are the only ones that survived the explosion? I'm kind of lost here on what's going on. But okay. It's October 6th, so the explosion has already happened, supposedly. That's finally gone bored and gone away, okay. Beato went down to the shore and lifted up a large sheet. Beneath it was a motorboat. This is the same motorboat that she used to go to the next, to a close reef over to destroy the shrine, right? To test if the bomb worked. The explosives worked. And they did work. They were still active. Of course, it wasn't from the time of the war. It was modern.
これを船に詰め。重いぞ。
What is it? Some gold?
わお、黄金のインゴットじゃねえかよ。
They have some gold with them.
全部埋もれちまったと思ってたぜ。
But buried? Because of the explosion?
こんなこともあろうかと思ってな。一つくすねておいたのだ。
Dang. So, both Batter and Beato are aware that an explosion happened, and they're probably both aware that their entire family is dead. But they're still out here with this gold ingots. They're gonna get on this boat, and what? And what's up? And they're acting like this even though their family just died? I'm so lost. A single heavy gold ingot was dropped into the boat. I'm not sure how much this is worth by itself, but it must be quite a lot.
そなたはモーターボートの経験は？
あるわけないぜ。
簡単だ。教えてやる。
She wasn't used to this, but after several mistakes, Beata finally got the engine started.
そこを出て島自体にぐるりと回ればそのうち新島が見える。あとは砂浜にでも乗り上げればよい。
お前は来ないのか？
Yeah, Beata, aren't you coming along?
わらわは行けぬ。
What? You're stuck here?
わらわは黄金鏡の主。
The witch is stuck on Rockinjima?
ここを出ては行けぬ。
残って何になる？
行って何になる？
Alright, fair enough.
生きよう。
生きれぬ。わらわはもう数えきれぬほどの世界で数えきれぬほどの罪を犯した。わらわが殺した命の数、罪の数、多すぎる。
俺たちの世界では何の罪も犯しちゃいないさ。
Yeah, have you committed anything in this world?
いいえ、そんなことはないぞ。行け。わらわの機嫌が良いうちに。さもなくば再び島を嵐に閉ざしてしまうぞ。
Battler suddenly spun around. When Beato turned around to see what was going on, her body was suddenly lifted into the air. Oh!
なら黄金鏡からの手土産にお前を持ち帰ることにするぜ。
離さぬか。
He's stealing her away. Just like Kinzo stole her away. Oh!
危ないというのに。
危ない。
ギャーギャー騒ぐな。よく聞け、ベアトリーチェ。
なんだ。
お前をさらう。
I'm not liking the Kinzo parallels. As Battler quietly gazed at her with serious eyes, Beato's lost for words.
お前に罪があるなら、それを犯させた俺にも罪がある。だから、お前の十字架は俺たち二人で背負おう。
This is Battler's sin from episode 4? Is this the answer? You have a sin, Battler.
生涯お前の十字架を支えるから。レオ、黄金鏡、俺と二人で。
Beato's not too shocked to say anything at all. Then, tears poured from her eyes, and she covered her face with both hands. Battler gently set her down on the boat. He undid the mooring ropes. Now there was no longer anything tying this boat to the island.
行くぜ。
Controlling the boat as Beato had taught him, Battler slowly guided it out. And out they go! When they passed out of the dimly lit cavern, they were immediately struck by the bright rays of the sun and surrounded by a crowd of white seagulls. The Uminekos! As the seagulls flew this way and that, the feathers they dropped in the water seemed to celebrate the boat's departure. The brilliant sunlight told them that they were now free of the island's curse. The sky, now freed from the seal of the typhoon, seemed too bright to be real. Feeling hot, Battler took off his jacket. He was swept away by the wind and danced through the sky. However, instead of panicking, Battler just smiled as he watched it go. Beato also watched it go. No, she watched the island go. Rokkinjima, and the golden land she had spent 1,000 years in. Oh! Oh, look at this! Oh! Back to back! This is cool! Okay! Nice. Alright. Will I be able to live?
生きていけるさ。魔法の執事はいねえが、便利なものがいろいろあるさ。六軒島にはないものが何でもある。お前に世界を見せてやるぜ。
She asked the same question again. Beato repeated the same words again. Battler knew what she meant. However, no matter what answer he gave, he he won't be able to resolve her problem now. However, there was a way to resolve it. Time and heart. Little by little, bit by bit. Like a chain being cut by falling drops of water. He would have to sever the curse of the island gradually, over a long period of time. It might take a long, long time. However, someday, she will be free. That's what I believe.
わらわはあの島で幾百の死をもてあそんだ罪深き魔女だ。そのわらわにそなたの世界は眩しすぎる。
Let's just look at the CG one more time now with Beato's head turned. Alright. And the Uminekos in the background. The seagulls!
いや生きろ。
I answered immediately and forcefully.
もしお前が幾百の罪を償おうと思うなら生きて生き抜け。生の限りを尽くして精一杯生きろ。それだけがお前の罪を償う方法だ。
それだけがわらわの罪を償う方法なのか。
そうだ。そして絶対に償いきれる。俺も信じろ。
バトラ
潤んだ目で見るなよ。照れるだろ。
これはすまぬ。ならばその目を閉じてはくれぬか。
Would you close your eyes? Alright, let's just look at this. This CG this time, Berta smiling back at him. Would you close your eyes? Alright, is she about to kiss him?
目を閉じろ。なんだよ。お前顔近いよ。
Berta, just close your eyes. She's about to go in for the kiss. Come on, then.
バカどこも黄金鏡より魔女を連れ出した呪いを受けるがいい。だから目を閉じろというのに。わらわに
It's just a soft voice. As soon as Battler shut his eyes, soft lips covered his. Then they slowly drew back. He tried to open his eyes, but received a quick slap on the cheek. Baka!
見るな。わらわの顔を見るなというに。
Baka Battler, what are you doing, bro?
いいじゃねえかよ。減るもんじゃねえだろ。
デリカシーのないやつめ。開けるな。まだ開けるな。なんでかってもう一度キスがしたいからだ。
The next kiss was on his earlobe. Oh, okay. She's gone there, okay. I wasn't expecting that one.
それはさすがに恥ずかしい。
The earlobe is wild. He knew he'd get hit again if he opened his eyes, so he resisted with his eyes still shut. Beata tickled his ears by softly blowing on it. And then she spoke in her usual cheerful, bowling voice.
悪いなバトラ。わらわは極悪非道の最悪魔女だぜ。
ああ、知ってるぜ。お前は最悪の残酷魔女だ。
だから罪など償わぬぞ。わらわは幾百の死をゲラゲラと笑い転げる、そういう魔女である。
こいつね。でもその方がお前らしいぜ。
He accidentally opened his eyes. Oh no, you're about to get another slap. Another slap. And when he did, the witch was. Wait, what? The witch was nowhere to be seen. What? The golden witch had vanished, like a dream or an illusion. Are you serious? And so had the single ingot they had carried with them. That is crazy. Now how is that even possible? Right, it's magic. What am I talking about? I mean, it's obviously magic. That's how she vanished. Cocoon of what? Okay. He made it in time. He made it in time to see the witch again.
言ったろバトラ。わらわは極悪な魔女だから罪など償わぬと。生きてなど償わぬと。愚かなバトラよ。せっかく島を生きて出られたのに、そなたはそれを投げ出すのか。
俺はお前を離さない。
気持ちは嬉しいぞ。だがわらわは幻想の獣。そしてそなたは人間。帰るべき世界が違うのだ。わらわは幻想へ帰る。そしてそなたも自分の世界へ帰るがいい。
逃がすかよ。お前は俺だけの黄金の魔女だ。
バカバトラ、バカバトラ。
お前が望む奈落になら俺も一緒に落ちよう。そこが虚無の世界ならばお前と一緒に消えよう。だが消える最後の瞬間までお前は俺のものだ。そして何も見えない真っ暗な世界がぽっと輝きました。それはあくまで黄金の輝き。それは黄金のバラでした。
それがふわりと純白の無垢な砂が敷き詰められた世界にたどり着きます。そこには白い砂に半分埋まった小さな
それは静かな海の底で安らかにベアトリーチェの猫箱。その上にふわりと黄金のバラは舞い降りるのでした。
それは深い深い海の底のお話。真っ暗な真っ暗な暗闇の中にほのかに輝く黄金のバラが眠っているというとてもささやかな物語。
1998. Okay, wow, wow. Alright. I went silent there just so I could read the text fast enough. A black luxury car was parked at the rear entrance of the skyscraper. Okay. So is this Angie? Or is this Amakusa? I thought that was gonna be the ending. I thought that was gonna be the whole end of the episode. That felt like a fitting ending. Why do we need more? Okay. Alright. A black luxury car was parked at the rear entrance of the skyscraper, okay. Men wearing suits were packing a heavy looking attaché case into its trunk. Okay.
あとは万事任せてくれ。面倒事は全部こっちで引き受ける。
よろしくね。エヴァおばさんが一番信頼していたあなたに任せられて。おばさんもきっと喜んでると思うわ。
Out of the building came Ancient President Okonogi. Song without a name, full instrumental. Okay. Angie's expression was peaceful. It was hard to imagine that this was the same person who had always looked so dark to Okonogi.
晩年の会長は少々病んでいた。エンジちゃんに相当きつい言葉もかけたろうが、あれは本意じゃなかったはずなんだ。
わかるわ。私だって虫の居所の悪い日には言わなくていいことまで言っちゃうもの。
変わったな。
そう？
俺はエンジェちゃんは生涯会長を許さないって思ってたぜ。
教えてくれたでしょ、おこのぎさんが。
Without love, it can't be seen. President Okonogi was actually one of the first people in the visual novel that said that sentence. I don't think he was the first person to ever say it, but he was one of the first people to say, "Without love, the truth cannot be seen."
俺がなんか言ったっけ？
Without love, I'm pretty sure. I remember back in episode 4, at the start of episode 4, he said, "Without love, the truth cannot be seen."
愛がなければ
Yeah.
真実は見えないって。
See, I know, I remember that. See, I have good memory. Okay, I don't necessarily have good memory, but I remember that specifically. I remember him saying that.
そんなキザなこと言ったっけ？
You did. Trust me, you did. Like 4 episodes ago. I remember.
長い旅をしたわ。おこのぎさんのあの日の言葉を理解するためだけに本当に長い旅をしたわ。
Of course, Okonogi understood. He understood that she had taken a long and arduous journey through her own heart.
新居と口座を決めたら連絡してくれ。何も不自由はさせねえからな。
スマデラ家は問題ない？
Oh yeah, those guys.
全部任せてくれ。
Hey, Okonogi's got you covered.
こっちにはエンジェちゃんの委任状って錦の御旗がある。おかげで後ろ宮グループは一枚岩だ。エンジェちゃんのおかげで会長の作った会社が守られた。会長もエンジェちゃんの決断を喜んでるはずだぜ。
面倒くさいことを全部押し付けたかっただけよ。
The Ishiruma group was shaken by the passing of their great president, Ishiro Miyaeva. Since there was no clear successor, the group had been in danger of splitting. Amidst this, Angie, who had inherited a large portion of the group's stock, was closely watched to see how she would act. However, since Angie had shown no interest in any of this, and had gone around talking about things like selling all their assets and donating everything to some charity, the group had grown very shaky indeed. There was even a chance that an outsider, such as the Sumadera family, would step in and destroy the Ishiruma group. Right. Angie's mother, that family! As disturbing as it may seem, it's a fact that some even wish for the center of all this trouble, Angie, to disappear. However, because Angie had a change of heart and decided to help do what was best for the Ishiruma group that Eva had brought together, the worst case scenario had been avoided. Okonogi had been named as Angie's successor. Now that he had Angie's trust, there was no more reliable ally to be had. Okonogi himself had certain plans he could carry out based on the knowledge that Angie trusted him. Okonogi, who had carried great responsibility in the Ishima group thanks to his position as Eva's closest confidant, was the most natural choice to be Eva's successor. And thanks in part to his ability, everything had now been wrapped up smoothly. Okay, you know what? Maybe I should give up on the theory that Okonogi actually wanted to assassinate Enji with Amakusa. Because this is... But Amakusa had to be the one that shot her and, you know, back in episode 4. He had to be. But it might be time to give up. If maybe Okonogi really is some evil business guy, and you know he's just being nice now. He seems like he's like a nice person now, just because Angie trusts him and backs him and is giving him the Ishima group. Who knows? Or maybe he saw it as a necessary evil. Yeah, as in killing Angie, assassinating Angie might have been a necessary evil. I don't know. This way, the Ishima group was secure. By now, the Ishima group was the only thing other than Angie herself to hold the Ishima name. So she might have thought of it as her last tie to her family.
いつでも帰ってきていいんだぜ。エンジェちゃんの椅子は用意してあるんだからな。
ありがとう。帰る場所があるってだけで安心して旅立てるわ。
これからは何をして過ごすんだ？
Oh yeah, what's your plan now, Angie?
作家になるわ。
An author.
作家？
You're gonna be like Hashijo Ikeko.
小説の？
何でもいいの。小説でも絵本でも。私に絵心があるなら漫画でも。とにかく何でもいいの。誰かに心を伝えられるなら。
Share your heart, huh?
そりゃ高尚な仕事だな。成功することを祈ってるぜ。
ありがとう。もし本が出せたら送るわ。
楽しみにしてるぜ。
The car's trunk was closed with a clunk. Apparently, all of her luggage had been loaded.
そうだ、運転手を紹介しておこ
う。Don't tell me it's Amakusa.
俺の子飼いの男だ。
Don't tell me it's Amakusa.
信用できるし、何でも頼れるぞ。
Don't you dare bring up Amakusa.
会長のところで長年護衛をしていたから、エンジェちゃんも面識があるかもな。
天草だけはごめんよ。
That's what I've been saying. Don't tell me it's Amakusa. The man walking out of the driver's seat sneezed.
そりゃねえですぜ、お嬢。
Gosh darn it. I'm stuck with this guy again.
天草。おめえ何やらかしたんだ？
Oh, we've been on a journey. But even Amakusa's warning me of the dangers, you know what I mean? Even Amakusa's all like, he was trying to tell Angie to not become a child soldier. In his own way, he was trying to help Angie out to reach, you know, her own truth. So, you know, there's that.
おばさんの護衛の中で一番軽薄そうだったからね。こいつだけはごめんよって思ったの。
でも一番仲良くしてたろ？
まあ、おしゃべりだけは面白かったかも。
ボスからエンジェさんとの連絡役を仰せつかりました。何か面倒事がありましたらいつでもご連絡を。
トイレットペーパー買ってきてとか言ってもいいの？
ついでに生理用品も買ってきますぜ。
Fair enough.
ね、最悪の男でしょ。
What? Okonogi got fought. I got into the back seat.
じゃあ元気でな、エンジちゃん。
その名で呼ばれるのもこれで最後ね。
right, yeah.
新しい名前が決まったら教えてくれ。
She's gonna go by a new name. That's going to be her pen name as well, her author's name. Tokonogi patted the roof of the car. At that signal, Amakusa honked the horn and removed the handbrake.
新しい名前が決まるまではお嬢でいいですかい？
Missy.
当面はそれでいいわ。
さて、どこへ行きますかい？北へ？南へ？
おすすめはある？
本州を出るのはどうですかい？北海道なんておすすめですぜ。広い草原、でっかい雲。ログハウスで執筆する小説家なんて最高ですぜ。
じゃあ南にするわ。
Oh man. You know, this makes me think. We really should have had more Angie and Erica screen time. When I first saw them interact earlier on this episode, that's when I realized, man, you know, we deserve so much more of screen time between Angie and Erica. We did, dude. Those two, man, their personalities was meshed in such a way that it's always entertaining. Ah, but we only got a little bit of it. Angie and Amakusa just doesn't hit the same. It hits, but it's just, oh man, Angie and Erica, man. We need more of them too.
あんたが言ったのと逆の方にするって決めてた。
そりゃひでえや。
暖かい地方がいい。
Then guess north is not the way to go.
海が見える街がいいわ。
Angie slowly closed her eyes. Things had been pretty crazy lately, and she was tired.
了解です。お嬢が次に目を覚ます時にはもう見知らぬ異境ですぜ。ですがそこは海の見える暖かい街です。
期待してるわ。あんたのチョイス。
The car got onto the freeway. It was surrounded by the great river of cars heading east and west. Oh right, because in Japan they drive on the left lane. Oh, that's weird. And the the thing is on the right. The what? The steering wheel is on the right seat. That's so weird. They do it in the UK as well, don't they? You know what? That is one thing I'll give America. At least they have the proper proper driving method. At least they don't drive on the left lane. That's wild. Cause yeah, in Japan, that's crazy. I always forget this. I remember watching Spirited Away, and then at the start of the movie, right? There's a scene where they drive on the left lane. I'm like, dang, why are you driving on the left lane? I'm like, okay, all right. It's fine. I'm sure it's just, you know, getting used to it. I'm sure it's not that different. But yeah, nah. If I had to drive in, let's say I go to England and then I have to drive there, it will take some getting used to have to drive on the left lane. I'm gonna have to relearn all the rules mirrored, and I'll be on the right seat driving. Oh, that feels so wrong. On the right in the right seat driving, that just feels wrong. But okay, that's okay. All right. You're surrounded by the great river of cars heading east and west. By now, no one could tell which of those points was the car she rode in. Starting today, Yushima Angel changed her name and live in a new climate. Changing her name didn't mean that she had given up on being Angie. This was Angie Beatrice's mission.
私はエンジェ・ベアトリーチェ、黄金と無限と反言の魔女、マリアージュ・ソルシエールの魔女。1998年の未来に生き残る最後の
Umineko no Kokoro ni Ichiru, Nocturne of Truth and Illusions. The question marks are called Rondo of Witch and Reasoning, right? A new trophy available. New elements added. Oh! So, is there going to be a tea party? That's the end of the main episode, I guess. That's the end of the last episode. Oof. So, okay, and now we have a sun. We have the sunset in the background. Okay, and we do have a tea party. Okay, but we'll record that next part because I have to prepare tea for it as well. Okay, let's look at the trophies. What trophies we got? There's a lot of trophies I feel like I haven't gotten. That's kind of crazy. Okay, because yeah, I haven't gotten all the trophies, but I've got. Like, what are all these trophies? How'd they get all those trophies? Gift from Kinzo Beatrice doll. Receive the Beatrice doll as a gift from Kinzo. Oh, I see. Answer all quiz questions without using hints. I see. So this probably, what these trophies probably are, is if you answer all the different questions. Like, if I answer 0 correctly, I probably get this. If I answer 1 correctly, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Wait, were there 17 quiz questions in the tournament? Did I really answer that many? Alright, fair enough. So if you answer all... So I have to go back and answer all of them differently. Yeah, that's a bother. I'm not gonna do that. Not just for trophies. That's because I'd have to answer 1 wrong on purpose. Then I'd have to answer 2 wrong on purpose. Then I have to and then all the way and do that over and over again until I get all the trophies. That's a dumb trophy. That's kind of dumb. Okay, whatever. So that's those trophies, I'm guessing. Answer all quiz questions without using any hints. That's good. I got that trophy. That's right. No hints. And there's a trophy here, which is, I don't know, whatever. I don't even know what that is. Episode 5 Tea Party, Hidden Tea Party. Episode 6 Tea Party, Hidden Tea Party. Episode 7 Tea Party, Hidden Tea Party. The Dynamic Series Episode 8 Party and Tea Party. Tea Party and Hidden Tea Party. It's called Hidden Tea Party now, but okay. It's a question mark. Okay? It's the unhuman party that I call it. Played for over 50 hours. I've done that. Clicked over 30,000 times. By this point, I think I've clicked over 50,000 times. Maybe even 60,000 times, I think. I think I've doubled this amount by now. I mean, Umineko is longer than the Bible, isn't it? And we've read to the end of it. Well, basically the end of it. We have the Tea Party and Human Party left, but you know. Read to the end of episode 5, 6, 7, 8. Wait, what? And 8. I've read to the end of episode 8 as well. That's kind of weird. I haven't gotten that trophy. That's very weird. And I have a couple more trophies here too. Why does it not say I've read to the end of episode 8 though? Does that mean... Oh, does that include the Tea Party and Human Party? If I've read the Tea and Human Party, then I'll get this trophy? Sure. Now we have a lot of CGs to check out. I'm not sure I want to check out all the CGs. That could be a very, very long while to check all the picture boxes. But there are a lot of pictures. And that was the ending, by the way. That was the end of the visual novel right there. We just saw it. Okay. So Angie moves on as the Witch of Resurrection. And she's gonna change her name. That scene with Batman and Beat I thought was just... I kind of... For one thing, I didn't really know what was going on. October 6th, and then they were kind of going out of the cave. And then Beato jumped out of the boat. And then Batman jumped behind her. And then he floated up. But then, I guess his spirit was still with her. I'm not too sure how that worked. But, you know... That happened. There was some song playing there. Let's see. This is... We've all seen all of these. We've seen all of these. Okay. We've seen all of this. What's new here? This is from episode 8. This is new. Okay, this is new. This is Battler holding Angie's hand at the start of the episode. Or at the end of episode 7, actually. And then this is from episode 8. This is from the start of episode 8, where Kinzo, you know, pats Maria and Angie here. This is from the game board that Battler created. This is a very wholesome CG. This is what we all hope was actually happening. We really hope that Kenzo was a doting grandfather like this. That would be, you know, that would be ideal if this was the case. Alright, so there's that. And then, I know we have a lot of CGs to go through, don't worry. Right, we have the Battler family culprit theory. Oh, now this is one of the best parts of the whole episode. This was an amazing sequence of events, man. Man, this CG still is just so evil, man. It's such an evil thing to show Angie, especially. Alright. Because yeah, this is right after you solve Burns' puzzle, and then you choose Battler, Kitty, and Rudolph as the culprits, right? Wild. Okay. And then we have Erika doing the magic battle against the Golden Land. She's going in. That's good. We have Kento with his fist, and then Nazi behind him, backing him up. That was nice. This is cool. And then we've got Cross as well. Cross got his CG. He got his own CG. He's going in. He learned some boxing. He may have been incompetent as a businessman, but he knew how to box. All right. You have George as well. George is looking menacing here. You don't want to look at his face. Actually, George here reminds me of Kiriwo from Iruma-kun. Welcome to. Yeah, he looks like Kiriwo here. He just he does. The glasses are the same, and his facial expressions especially, like, it really runs with Kiriwo. So that's that. There's that. I think his name was Ami Kiriwo. You can Google him if you want. I am gonna Google him because I'm wondering. Let's see, Kiriwo from Iruma. His name is, yeah. His name is Kirio officially, but I always remember him as Kiriwo. So, yeah, when he has his glasses on, he does look like George. And then he takes his glasses off and he becomes this pretty boy. Kind of like Aizen. When he has his glasses on, in this CG, he does look like Kirio. Kirio Ami. He does, with the glasses, you know. He does. Okay, anyway. George gives some Kirio vibes. Then, we have one of my favorite CGs ever. Rosa and Maria. This is so cool. This is so cool. This is still one of the best parts of all of episode 8, man. Rosa going wild. I'm not gonna upload that part yet. I'm excited to see what you guys are gonna think of my reaction to this. Because this was incredible, man. This was incredible. And then, yeah, Maria's smiling as well. Ah, this is so cool. Rosa being hella cool. Alright, this is great. Then we have the strategists here. The Serial Books gang going in. They're gonna go get the key. Oh yeah, Lambda Delta, but what happened with Lambda Delta and Featherine? Didn't Featherine have some things to deal with? She dealt with the convention. What about Lambda? I better see Lambda Delta in the Unhuman Party. In the Unhuman Party, I better see Lambda Delta, you know, again. Because she's a go. We'll never forget Lambda Delta's sacrifice. Lambda Delta's goated. And yeah, Batter and Angie. Nice. And here we have Battler and not Erika Byrne. Oh, this was another very hype moment. Battler punching Byrne. Oh, and she felt that pain too. That was the first time she's been punched in centuries. That was good. That was good. Yeah. And I love how even after this punch, right, you still saw the scar or the mark on her cheek in the other CGs. If you look at this CG, you can still see her cheek swollen. Like, you can still see how her cheek is a little red on the side. So yeah, this is Byrne going wild. This is when she grew wings and was sending snakes over at Battler. But yeah, this is good. Yeah, the snakes going in. Then we have Angie jumping off the skyscraper. This is another aesthetically just a very beautiful CG. You know what I mean? This could be like, this is like the perfect type of CG you'd put as the cover for you know, your desktop you know, cover. You know what I mean? You know, you just have this, and you have a lot of icons, and then you have a lot of, you know, you have your Google Chrome, your your Firefox, your other programs, and and you have this as your CG in the background. This that sort of like CG. This is beautiful. This is just aesthetically pleasing, and I like the colors. I like the framing. Yeah, all right. Angel jumping off, and then we have yes, we have this final scene with Battler and Beto. Again, with this scene, I I didn't really know what was going on, but hey, it was a nice scene, nice conclusion to these two, I guess. Um, and I'm still not fond of this romance. I'm still not the biggest. I could never. I just never got emotionally attached to the romance between Batter and Beto. I'll be honest. Yeah, flame me for it, but I just never could get attached to these two romance. I just it's not that I dislike romance. A lot of romance really hit me hard. You know what I mean? I think Clannad is the best example, right? The romance between Tomoya and Nagisa hit me so hard in Clannad. That's probably the romance that hit me the hardest. But I just and I got very emotionally attached to that one. But I could just never get attached to Batter and Beato. I don't know why. For one thing, I figured out very late that there wasn't even supposed to be some romantic undertones. It wasn't until episode 5 that I noticed. Wait a minute, when Batter started carrying Beato after jumping off, that's when I first noticed. Like, wait a minute, there's some romantic tones here, right? There's clearly something going on here, but it just never hit me, man. It just never hit me emotionally. I don't know. Maybe I'm just a psychopath. I don't know why. I wonder how everyone else feels. I mean, I bet people love this romance. I don't know. I wonder how everyone else feels because I don't. It just didn't. It didn't hit me, man. There was. I mean, there were a lot of things with Beta that didn't hit me emotionally. I'm not gonna lie. I think the biggest thing for me with this visual novel, emotionally at least, is Beto in general. A lot of the things surrounding her didn't hit me that hard emotionally, I feel like. Unfortunately. She was one of the main characters after all. She basically is the main character. Well, I mean, the main character is Batter, but, Yeah, and someone said that it could be because I'm not a fan of tsunderes, and Beta is kind of this tsundere-like personality. And I mean, I don't know, but I really like, someone also said that there's a, Taiga from Toradora, I believe she has a voice actor here in Umineko. And the romance in Toradora hit me though. The romance between Taiga and Ryuji, it did hit me in Toradora. So I don't think it's necessarily just because she's tsundere. But she would be right that I don't typically like tsunderes. That is true. Tsunderes don't typically hit, they're not typically the character I like the most. Even though it's a trend, right? I mean, this visual novel even had the whole sequence in episode 2 where it was like, or episode 3. When was it? I don't remember. Where it was like, oh yeah, don't you know? Shannon said, don't you know? There's been a sudden rise in tsunderes recently. People like tsundere, right? I think Shannon said this at one of the during one of the earlier episodes. I think it was episode 2. Kind of like meta gaming there. And while I may not be the biggest fan of tsunderes in general, I can still get attached to tsundere and tsundere romances. So it's not. I don't think it's that. I don't know. I don't really know why. I think part of it's because I noticed so late that there was romance. I feel like the romantic undertones were there since very early on, and I just didn't notice. I think that was a big part of it. Because even during episode 4, I feel like during the ending of episode 4, I should have realized there was some romantic thing going on between Batter and Beato. But I just didn't really notice it until episode 5. I don't know why. I think that's why. I think it's because I was late into figuring it out, and then by that point there wasn't a lot of the scene. I don't know. I don't really know. I still like Battler though. Battler's great. I think Battler's awesome, but I don't know. So for me, this specific sequence, right, where Beat went in for the kiss to Battler, right? I didn't feel anything. I didn't feel, oh, this is so wholesome. So I was like, okay, cool. I don't know. It didn't hit me that hard. I'm not gonna lie. I'm sure it's supposed to be a hard-hitting scene. I'm supposed to be a very, wholesome, great romantic scene, but it didn't hit me personally. So there's that. But I don't want to bring out the mood too much. I don't want to bring out the mood too much because the ending was amazing still. Okay. The ending that we got is still great, right? Episode 8 in general, the last couple of parts of episode 8 have been fantastic. So I don't want to bring the mood down. Alright, episode 8 has been great. Alright, let's see. There's Bear smiling and nice. Nice. Alright, let's try not to bring the mood down. Let's just keep going. I just gave my opinion real quick there. Alright, so now we have okay, we have the hand, them holding hands, okay, underwater. And that's it. Okay, I thought we were gonna get a CG of this is also terribly framed. I thought we were gonna get a CG of Battler holding on to Beto underwater, but I guess we don't. And we do get it. Okay, so there's Battler holding Beto as they sink down into the ocean depths. But this isn't. I guess this isn't Battler's physical body. This is Battler's spirit because Battler's physical body's drifted up into the surface, where he was found by. I'm guessing that's where he was found by Hachijo Ikiko, right? And he suffered. He must have then suffered brain damage from almost drowning, maybe. Right, water intake, and then he almost drowned, and he suffered brain damage because of it, and he doesn't remember. And Featherine or Hachijo Ikuko took him in. I'm guessing something along those lines happened. I wonder how realistic this whole sequence was with Beato. Whether she really did survive to that point, I don't know. Moving on, we have Dlanor looking cool as always. Now, Dlanor didn't get that much screen time in episode 8. She had a little cool scene with Erika, where she declared that this was going to be her final fight with Erika or whatever. But she wasn't really that much of a highlight in episode 8. She was she had much, her highlights were in episodes 5 and 6, for sure. She didn't have too much going on in episode 7 at all, really. And she didn't have much going on in episode 8 either. So, Dranor's time to shine really was episode 5 and 6, and boy was she was especially great in episode 6, so there's that. There's her smile. I've never seen that. Wait, did she ever smile? I don't remember Drano smiling like that. Nice. She's looking scary there. Then we have Featherine. Oh, Featherine rewriting the script. Now, yeah, this was the scene where, you know, you realize you don't want to mess with Featherine, okay? when she messed Lambda up real good. Her hand looks a bit disfigured here. Is this normal? Why does her hand kind of bend like that? That feels wrong. This bend feels wrong. I don't know why. I'm trying to hold my hand the way Featherine. Okay, I'm shaping my hand the way Featherine is shaping. Okay. And yeah, no, my hand has a much more flat line. I don't have this bend. My hand is like flat here. Try doing what Featherine is doing. Try holding your hand like this. Are you getting this bend that Featherine is getting? Cause I'm not. I don't know. Maybe my hand is just weirdly shaped. I don't know. Or maybe because I have. Maybe me having male hands has something to do with it. Maybe having female hands is they're shaped differently. I don't really know. I don't know, man. It's not that important. Let's move on. Featherine smiling, okay. And then we have Beato. This is her fighting against Erika. She's smiling. She's going at it. Nice. And then, oh yeah, this is where I talked about how she looked like Jessica in episode 6. There we go. And then Burn, we've already seen this in episode 7, but she did this again in episode 8, so you can look at it again. Haha. Then they gave her a lot of CGs. Alright, nice. And more, and more, and now she's angry. Ah! Alright, cool. Anything else? I think this is the last page. Wait, there's one more page. Okay, we have Lambda. Look, this is also really cool. I prefer this over the Burn CG. This is so cool. Her summoning, or her gathering everything into that black hole. This is awesome. I know I could be biased because I love Lambda. Alright. Lambda's great though. Lambda's sacrifice, we shall never forget. Wow, okay. Wow. Candy everywhere. Nice. They have Erika. I don't know if you've seen that one before, but we can look at this. This is her doing the Fukusho Yoku. the Battlers thing, but obviously it's not as good as Battlers, but you know, she's going at it. Ah. No, evil smile. Alright, then with Angie grabbing onto the future. This is nice. This is very nice. I'm glad she found her own happiness in the end, you know. Alright. Oh, okay. We never saw that in the visual novel. I don't remember seeing this. She's pointing straight at us. Ah! Angie, ah! Don't point at me! Alright, cool. Alright. Alright, and we have Battler, we have Rose. I've seen these. We've seen all of these. Cool. We've seen them before. And we've seen this. We have one more we haven't seen yet. We have Will and Leon here. This is their portrait. We have Battler's portrait and Erica's portrait. Erica looks too innocent of a girl here compared to how she actually is in the actual visual novel. And then there's Battler. Yeah, alright, nicely done. Then there's one more here. I guess there's supposed to be one more portrait there that I haven't unlocked yet. And there's some secret stuff, which I think I have to unlock by you guys told me I have to click the copyright symbol, which I won't do yet, don't worry. Because apparently it could glitch out for me. But apparently I have to click on the copyright symbol, which is this. I have to click here, but I won't click on it right now. Then the music box. And this video will go silent. And then we can listen to the episode 8 soundtrack. Hayes played at the end there. This played at the very end there. And of course my favorite soundtrack. This also played at the end here. This played at the start of last part. Alright, but we're supposed to listen to episode 8 soundtrack, so sorry, thanks for being born. As much as you're amazing, we have to move on. Alright, we have Last and Conductor, right? This is the last ZTS soundtrack. This played during Battler's 5 with Burn. This is also very hype. We have Lix Axel. This is also new. Flying Revelations. Cocoon of White Dreams. Ricordando il Passato. Or Passato. I don't know. I'm sorry for butchering that pronunciation. I believe this was the song that played at the end there when Beato was singing Battler. We can listen to that later. The Executioners from episode 7. This is okay. So this is the episode 8. These are the episode 8 soundtracks here. We could listen to Last and Conductor a little bit. So, are you guys excited for the tea party? Is the tea party going to be something nice? We shall find out. I won't be recording the tea party today, unfortunately, because I got what am I saying? I have oh man. Yeah, I won't be recording the tea party today because I have stuff to do later on today. But I'll see if I can. I'll see if I can record it tomorrow. I should be able to record it tomorrow, I think. Yeah. I'll see if I can record it tomorrow. And then we have the Inhuman Party. I can record both the tea and Inhuman Party tomorrow. Depends on how long they are actually. Are they is the tea party and Inhuman Party very long? I wonder. If it's like episode 7's tea party and Inhuman Party, then maybe I won't. Maybe I won't just record them all tomorrow, but we'll see. Depending on how long they are, we could just do tomorrow. And then after the Inhuman Party, we're done, really, right? We're done with the visual, at least with the official visual novel content. Then we have some extra visual novel content as well, but I'm planning to record all of that after in August. Oh yeah, this OST really does bang. But yeah, there's also a question mark here. So there's a soundtrack I haven't unlocked yet. Oh, is it because it plays during the tea party? That could be. Because the Executioner technically played for the first time during the episode 7 tea party. So maybe there's a see that plays during the episode 8 tea party and Human Party. Then that's why I haven't unlocked it yet. Maybe. Alright, this OST bangs. Alright. ZTS really brought some bangers out here. This visual novel is filled with these bangers, man. Alright. Alright, now let's try listening to the Lix Axel. Oh, it's this one, okay. Alright. I want to listen to this one. I want to listen to this one again because I feel like I got a proper. This song. It's not even a soundtrack. It's a whole song. I didn't really get to listen to it properly because I was focusing on the text and what was going on between Batter and Beat at the end there. So now I can listen to it more properly. It starts off slow like this, but I remember there being a hype moment here. I remember there being like a bang. No, I know there's a drop incoming. There it is. Oh, it is beautiful though. It is beautiful. That's it on that song. Okay. Oh, no, it's come back! It's come back! I thought it was gonna end. Okay. Now I think it's the end of the song. Okay. Alright, now let's hit to Revelations. This bit at the end there. Towards during one of the final fights. Okay. Okay. Then this is the same thing but instrumental. What's flying then? Okay, this is one of the okay, another one of the fighting soundtracks that played towards the end there. Probably in the Golden Land and stuff. Okay. Okay, then we have end counts. Okay. So this kind of feels like the soundtrack where Hachiro Ikuko is talking to Hachiro Toya. Episodio divertimento. Oh, okay, the soundtrack goes wild. Stuffed animal. Okay, this is the okay, this is the quiz OST. This is song with a name with the actual season. Okay, now let's say episode 8 did not have a lot of soundtracks. Is this an episode 8 soundtrack? No, it's not. No, it's not. Episode 8 soundtracks begin here. There's not a lot of episode 8 soundtracks, you know. Yeah, last time Conductor is probably my favorite among all of them, but you know, the end of the world is an episode 7 soundtrack, and that played quite a bit in episode 8. You know, that played quite a bit, quite a lot at the end there. Yeah, okay, but okay, we have those were the OSTs. You know, we're not gonna spend too much time. I'm not gonna spend too much time on this. Alright, we're not gonna spend too much on these soundtracks. We're gonna end the part there, and we'll check out the tea party next time. So yeah, now it's not. It doesn't even say new anymore. Ah, it doesn't even say new over there. Well, that's okay. That's okay. All right. Did we get the trophy for checking out the character file? By the way, because I thought we checked out all the character files, didn't we? Did we not do that? Let's see. Browse all episode 5 characters, 6 characters, 7. Yeah, okay, we did browse all episode 8 characters. Good. Browse all episode 7 tips. Episode 8 didn't have any tips, did it? I'm pretty sure episode 8 didn't have any tips at all. So it's okay, but we did browse all episode 8 characters. That's good. Let me check the tips file. Let's see. Tips. Episode 7. Yeah, see, it only ends at episode 7. SSVD. We do have the Grimoire. This is the SS Van Dyne, right? Okay. And the Grimoire is Shamisen and the Orihimen Hikoboshi. Right, the festival thing. Okay. Alright. But okay, we're gonna end. Okay, we're gonna end things off there. I'll see you guys next time for the tea party, which I'm assuming exists. Yeah, there it is. Tea party episode 8. So it exists. It's a thing. We'll go over it next time, and then we'll end the visual novel officially during the part after the next. And then for any extra visual novel content, as in post episode 8 visual novel, such as any manga content or any well, actually the manga I'll wait until I decide reading the manga. That's a conclusion we arrived at. But the post visual novel content, because there's some side story content for the visual novel that does not open up the cat box, so we'll check those out first in August, not right now. And then we'll see what to do after that. Whether we want to open up the cat box a little or not, whether we're gonna be reading the Confessions of the Golden Witch or not. I'm still right now. I still don't think I'm not ready to read that yet. I'm not ready to open up the cat box like that yet, so I won't. Strictly, we shall just what we shall do is just read the Tea Party for now. That's the main goal, and then we'll wait a couple of months, and then we'll read the side story content, and then we'll wait a little, and then maybe we'll decide whether or not we want to be reading any manga content. But we have not made a decision yet, so we shall wait. We shall just focus on what's ahead of us, and that's the plan for now. So, alright, I'll see you guys next time for more Umineko when they cry. We're not done yet. We still have more content to go. Believe me. So, Hope you guys enjoyed this part as much as I enjoyed reading it. Hope you guys enjoyed the entire visual novel as well, along with me. And yeah, alright, y'all. Peace.